Okay, quickly get your notes if it's outside. Okay, what have you learned about gradient in lower sec? Rise over run. What else? That one is the length formula, new one we haven't learned. Y equals to nx plus c. And then the m is the gradient. This is the y-intercept. Okay, then Ravan has another formula, right? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you find the difference of the height over the distance between the horizontal distance. Okay, so these were more or less the different types of things that you have learned, okay, in lower sec. Not just that, you also learn that gradient can be 0 if it's a horizontal line. Gradient is positive if it's upward sloping. Okay, gradient is negative if it's downward sloping. And then if it is undefined, it is a vertical line. Infinity, or you can say it's undefined. Okay? So this one is what you all have learned in lower sec about gradient. You should also know that gradient refers to the steepness of a slope. How steep your slope is. So if it's a positive slope, it's an upward sloping. Okay, if it's negative, it's downward sloping. So to recap, when you are given 2 points and you want to find gradient, you will use y2 minus y1.
I don't really understand the bottom one.
This one is 2x bracket cube plus y cube. So use SOAP. 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 And then the bottom will be x2 minus x1. So that's why you get 3 over 1. So your gradient is 3. Okay, alternatively, this is your A. This is your B.
Oh, and then you just draw a line.
So your rise is 3 units. Okay, and then your run is 1 unit. So rise over run, same thing. So depending on how you were taught, if you were taught to use rise over run, then you need to draw out the 2 points and then you find the rise and the run. Okay, if you are using formula y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, then you don't need to draw it out.
8 is the end high and 5 is initial.
Yes. Yeah.
You use any 2 points that the line is going.
Correct. Any two. It will have the same gradient.
How about it can also be like a decimal?
Can.
2.6 and 10.
Can. Okay? So this is the formula that you have learned in lower sec already. Okay, so nothing crazy. They ask what is the gradient of a horizontal line. We know gradient is 0. So what kind of observation is that when your y value, the y coordinate is the same, you know it's a horizontal line. If you plot out the 2 points, one is here, the other point is here. So when the y coordinate is the same, they are effectively a horizontal line. So sometimes you don't even need to calculate. When you see that the y coordinate is the same, you know the gradient is 0. Okay, but when the x coordinate is the same, when you plot it out, you realize that it is a vertical line. Okay, when your x coordinate is the same, it's a vertical line. So technically your gradient is undefined. Because why? You will end up calculating gradient
So do we write this?
to be like this. We can't have a fraction dividing by 0, it is undefined. So when your calculator gives you math error, you should suspect that your line is a vertical line. That's why you cannot find the answer.
Do we write the infinity symbol?
Yeah, you can write like that, or you can just say it's undefined.
So therefore, m is equal to 6.
So the equation for the gradient is m equals infinity.
If they ask you for the gradient, you will just write undefined or you write infinity. Okay, but O-level rarely ask you this. They will ask you for the equation of the line. So when they ask you for the equation of the line, you know y equals to mx plus c, right? And this one is undefined, means that your equation is x equals to something. So in this case, your equation is x equals to minus 4. Because it is a vertical line at x equals to minus 4. So that's why we can't write equation in this way. It's undefined. Okay, so this is a recap from your lower sec work. There's nothing new that we have learned here. Okay, if you are done, you can move to the next page and do calculation of other kind of gradients. Okay, they give you 2 points each, right? You go and calculate all the gradient. Some will be 0, some will be positive, some will be negative, some will be undefined. Yeah, quick one. Just do a quick formula. This one quick one. It's just calculator exercise. Why? No, I'm teaching. Why I play music? Why? Oh, got 6, 7. Okay, anyway, when you calculate gradient, just decide one of the coordinate to be the final one initial. Always follow the same direction. So 7 minus 4, 6 minus 3. The rest is calculator's work. Okay, remember the symbol for gradient is the tiny m. It's a small letter m, not capital letter.
If the gradient is negative,
It's downward sloping, yes. Okay. Start working. Don't what, then never write anything. Or all finish. Okay, once you fix the direction, keep the direction the same throughout. -3. Yeah. E? Ayo. Okay, double check. Calculator exercise.
Is it a must to write like MAB, MC?
No need, but I just like to write. Yeah. Yeah, my triangle so awful. Okay, keep doing. They want you to find the gradient of the three sides of a triangle. Go and find A, B, B, C, and AC.
Yes.
No, just block me. Just block me.
Just do.
That's wrong. You're bullying me.
Who?
Marissa bullying me.
Why?
He's traumatizing me.
Okay, check through your answers. Some of you may reverse the order of these two. It is fine. You should get the same answer. If you don't, then something is wrong. Yep.
Why that one cannot 8 minus 5?
Which one? 8 minus 5. Also can. Then you must use minus 5 minus negative 2. Yeah. Quick, ah. This one is just calculating. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's recap. There's nothing new here. So quickly count and check whether you know how to apply the formula.
Just draw an A vertical. Just draw an A horizontal.
Ravan, you finish? I don't know why I keep, because many years ago I have a Raven in the class. The Raven that was on the honor list. From 4A, take luggage to school one. Everything top go RI. Raven Rao.
Getting like quadrant.
I plot wrongly. 40. Oh, here. Alamak. Okay, no wonder my shape so weird. My B is here. Okay. Okay, if you are talking means you are done. I move on. Just make sure these few are correct. Okay, you need to move with me. If you want more time for revision, you cannot waste time on the easy stuff. Okay, this one can? I move on. So if you have not quickly copied the final answer, at least you can check. Don't take too long on calculation. Can Okay, next one. Okay, this is also what you have learned before in lower sec, just that now they give you the gradient, they ask you to find the coordinate. So they say gradient of the line AB is 2/3. Okay, So if we find gradient, it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it is just solving algebraic equation. So this is 4. This is k minus 2. And it's equals to 2/3. So just cross multiply to solve. So k is just 8. Okay, so this one is just they give you gradient now and then solve for one of the coordinate. So nothing very sorry? Here? Simplified. Okay, next is they tell me that these 3 points, they lie on a straight line. Okay, so although they don't spell it out for you, you must infer. If these 3 points lie on the same line and we are learning gradient, what does it tell you about the relationship of the 3 points? Gradient of what? Same gradient. So gradient of any 2 points on the line should have the same gradient. So I will pick gradient probably of AC because both there's no unknowns. I can calculate the gradient immediately. So I'll pick gradient of AC should be equal to the gradient of BC. It is also actually equal to the gradient of AB. But I don't need to show all. I just need to pick a pair. So I will drop AB. I will just refer to these two. So when I find gradient of AC, I do a y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. And then gradient of BC, I will do the same thing. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So just set up the equation. This is a 6 and 9. This is a 6. So go and solve normally. So the rest is just okay, so there's another thing that there's another term that I'm not sure if you're introduced to when you were in lower sec, is collinear. Okay, when 3 points lie on the same straight line, we call them collinear points. You know, we say colleagues, company, all the co, right, just means they are in a partnership. So when these 3 points, they lie on the same linear line, we call them collinear points. Can it be more than? More than, can. Any other points they give you. But usually they won't give you so many. Yeah.
Is 2 considered?
2 points?
Is it considered collinear?
We can say that also lah. But usually they give 3. Yeah. Can. But usually we use for 3. Okay, shh. Next question say I have a line segment. Okay, you know line, right? They shoot to infinity on either end. But when we say line segment, it's chop up.
So it's like A to
Yes, so from 2 points, let's say P and Q, we say this is called a line segment, a segment of the line. Okay? So when they say line segment PQ, they are referring to this one. And it says that it intersects the y-axis at the point R. So y-axis at the point R, I don't know what is the y coordinate, but for sure I know x is 0. I just didn't know what is the y coordinate. Yes. Okay, line in our understanding, it is an unstoppable line. So it will extend infinitely from both ends, like the Incredible like that, right? So both ends will go all the way. But when we say line segment, it chops up the line with two endpoints. So like P and Q is a line segment. One segment of that line. So it is finite. Okay, but line is infinite. Okay, so you just need to know the terms they use has a meaning behind it. Yes.
So you can say a line never ends.
Yes.
But if you never start, so it's basically a line. No, it's like, okay, imagine you have like an infinite line. Like infinity going there.
Okay, so if I want to find the coordinates of R, how will you approach this question? Sub x at 0 where? If you have the equation of the line. Okay, but if not, is there a quick way? These are also collinear points, right? The 3 points that is on the line. You can also use gradient to help you. So you can set up the equation. Gradient of PQ is equal to gradient of PR. It's also equal to the gradient of RQ, but I don't need to have so many. So I set up my first gradient. I use 4 minus 6.
Then negative 3 minus 9.
Yes, negative 3 minus 9
is equal to
is equal to my PR, right? So 4 minus y over negative 3 minus 0. Always start from y. Y is on top. I have so many batches of students doing gradient with difference of x above. Then all your answer is opposite. So don't do that. 10 minus 12.
Oh yeah, there's minus.
Okay, then you go and cross multiply and solve. Okay, this one, if you don't want to do both crossing, you can just multiply the 3 over.
So it's 30.
Correct, right?
30.
So minus 15.
5. Wait. 30.
19.
30.
So R is 0, 19.
Wait, 2, 5. How do you get?
You press calculator. I don't have calculator. That's why I need to mental sum.
Should it not simplify? Should it
You can cross multiply also.
30 divided by 4. It's 15 over 2.
Did I miss out?
Yeah, it's not. You can't simplify it to negative 15.
4. Oh, this one I cancelled already.
It's 15 over 2.
50 over 2 or 5 over 2?
1 over 15 over 2.
5 over 2, right? Okay, my bad.
Wait, no, it's 15 over 2. How do you get 5 over 2 as well?
The 3 I cancelled already, right? You press calculator, can? This one.
Yeah,
3 over 2.
yeah. No, 15 over 2.
Correct, right? My answer correct. Okay, wait. One more time. Press this using your calculator. Correct, right? Okay. Then I bring the y over minus 2.5, so it's 1.5.
Actually, what are you calculating?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Okay, I don't cancel here. I just put like that, okay? So this is your coordinate of R. So 4.1, just like that. If they tell you collinear points, they never say they lie on the straight line. You must know it means it lies on the straight line. They have the same gradient. So the only thing about collinear points is that any 2 points, they share the same gradient. Okay, so that is the only probably new thing here. Other than that, that's it for all good. Can, right? 4.1 is very direct. Wednesday, straight after school, should be okay. Yeah, can. Why? Which one? Which one? 5? Example 5? Oh, can? You can just see me after school today. Why must wait until Wednesday? I move on already.
I don't believe you're right.
4.1. Okay, this one. Shh. Okay, this one. Also very easy. Okay, listen. Shh. Okay, listen. They want you to write this equation out. You just y equals to mx plus c. Like that only. Okay, noisy, So you just need to see, put in the gradient, then put in the y-intercept.
Wait, Miss Wong, is this just the y equals?
Yes, that's all. So if I give you gradient, I give you y-intercept, sub in. That's all. But you know in life it's not so easy, right? They will give you 2 points. Ask you to find gradient, ask you to find y-intercept, then get the equation. So all this, even if I were to write it out, writing the equation out shouldn't be a problem. Okay? So all this got no C. Because it all cuts through the y-intercept, it all cuts through the origin. That means all this line, right? This one is a downward sloping line. The y-intercept is at 0. This one also, but gentler. Okay, this one is just the horizontal line here. This one is going up. This one steeper. But all of it, the commonality is that they all pass through the y-axis at 0. That's why it's all 0. Okay, so they ask you which of the equation above represent a line that passed through the origin. So if you look, actually all the equation from E to I. All the equation from E to I, because C is equal to 0. So when C is equal to 0, it cuts the y-axis at 0. So it passed through the origin. Then they ask you which equation represents a horizontal line. Horizontal line means gradient must be 0. So if you look at all the equation, only G. Okay, because M is 0. Then the last thing they ask you, how do you use an equation to represent a vertical line? What is its gradient? So vertical line, the gradient is undefined. The equation to represent vertical line is like line of symmetry. Is x equal to A. So this A is wherever it cuts the x-axis. Okay? So that's it. Okay, we shall continue on Thursday. But if you want, you can go to the next page and try the question. It is all doable. You have learned this already. Okay, but go and do up the quiz so that I can have a look at your work. But if you have done the online one, it's okay already. So those of you with the 10-year series, you can go and practice your A math partial fractions and you can practice your E math indices. Okay, on your 10-year series first. Don't wait for my revision paper. Can class 10? Okay, yesterday in 4.1, we learned that gradient of a straight line I gave out all Anybody took an extra copy of the gradient notes? Okay, can you use soft copy first? I will print a hard copy for you. Okay. Hey, this one I gave long time ago, right? Remember? I gave you all the notes before A math. Yeah, should be somewhere. Okay, but I will print one more. Okay, gradient of a straight line. You learn in lower sec that is rise over run. You learn that it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you have learned this and you have learned that it is the steepness of a slope. So you can have a positive gradient whereby it is upward sloping. A zero gradient, which is a horizontal line. So when you have a horizontal line, your y coordinate of the 2 points are the same. Okay, the third thing is if you have a negative gradient, so it's downward sloping. And the last type is where you have an undefined gradient, which is infinity. So when this happens, your x coordinates are the same. We have absentee or not today? Looks lesser. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 6 missing. Rishan? Who? Raj? Jeff. Jeff is here. Scarlett. Hey. Who is this? I went toilet. Every time you change the water bottle to 1 liter one. Every time 2 liter water. Who's the 2 there? Darius. Darius is there. Then who's absent? Okay, Gabby went toilet. You want 2 more? Who? Outside one more? Who is?
This Jerry is here.
Okay, so these were majority of the things we mentioned yesterday. And then in 4.2, you also have learned that an equation of a straight line is always y equals to mx plus c. This tells the gradient. Okay, this tells the y-intercept. It tells you where it cuts the y-axis. So your line can slope upward, downward, horizontal or vertical line. So the only thing about vertical line is that the equation is x equals to whatever the a value is. It will not follow this format because m is undefined. Okay, any other 3 lines, the horizontal one, the upward one, the downward one will follow this equation. Okay, so this was 4.1 and 4.2. So let's go to example 2, a very quick one. Okay, as a recap of how to find equation. So if I'm given gradient, I will plug in my gradient. Y equals to mx plus c. So I know 1 point on the line. The x value is 2 and the y value is minus 1. So just sub in. Okay, so this tells me my y-intercept is minus 3. So my equation is y equals to negative x minus 3. So this gives me the equation of my straight line. So if you want to sketch it out, it is basically a downward sloping line. Okay, and it must pass through my y-axis. at -3. This is the negative gradient, which is downward sloping, and it must pass through -3. So this is how the sketch will look like. Okay, same thing here, gradient given to you. So y equals to mx plus c. Go and put in your x to be 2, put in your y to be 3. So C in this case is 2.5. So your equation is y equals to 1/4. Okay, try to keep it consistent. If it's decimal, you decimal all the way. If it's fraction, you fraction all the way. Okay, so this is your equation of your straight line. If you sketch it out, it is a upward slope, go up, and it must pass through your y-axis at 2.5. So let's say this is 2.5, and this is the upward slope that is positive. Okay, so you roughly must know how your graph looks like through a sketch. Okay, last one, gradient negative, then you put in your x, put in your y. So it's always like that. Yeah, so this one is just a recap, but there will be one new component towards the end. Okay, so C is minus 8.6, so your equation is y equals to x plus 8.6. So all these are what you have learned before already. So take this to be the recap. You are given gradient, then you need to go and find the y-intercept, and then eventually find equation. So this one, if you want to know how it looks like, is going downward. Okay, and then you need to cut the y-axis at negative 8.6. Negative gradient. Okay, something like this. Okay? Okay, but what if they don't give me gradient? They give me 2 points.
Then you just find the rise over y.
Yes, so you just find your own gradient. So find gradient of CD by using the formula. So y2 minus y1 is 6, x2 minus x1 0. So this one is undefined. So when your gradient is undefined, you know it's a vertical line. So your equation must be x equals to a. So what is that a? It comes from here. The a value is 4 because x is 4 throughout. In your 2 points C and D, the x value is at 4. So your equation is x equals to 4 for this one. So when you get math error for gradient, don't be scared. It just means that your equation is a vertical line. Okay? Okay, take the x value from here. Because the x coordinate of the 2 points never changes. Okay, it is where x is 4. 4, 3, then 4, 9. Okay? Okay, same thing, gradient of ij. y2 minus y1, 8. x2 minus x1, 2. So your gradient is 4. And then you want to find y-intercept, but you have 2 points. Just choose one. Choose the one that looks friendlier to you. So I'm going to choose J. So put in back the equation y equals to mx plus c. I know my gradient is 4. I plug it in. I know my x is 1 and my y is 5. So just put in the points. So C is just 1. So with y-intercept, with the gradient, your equation is y equals to 4x plus 1. So your sketch looks like this. Positive slope. Okay? So sometimes the question very kind. They give you gradient, they give you y-intercept. Just plug in, you get equation. Sometimes they only give you gradient and 1 point. Go and find your y-intercept equation. But sometimes they don't give you gradient, they don't give you y-intercept. They give you 2 points. Go and find your gradient, choose 1 point, find intercept, and then find equation. So it depends on what I give you. You must be able to find. So gradient KL, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So this is my gradient. Reverse what order? Can. So just make sure it's consistent. That means if you choose to use negative 3 minus 5, then you get minus 8, right? Then negative 1 minus 1, you get negative 2. You will still get 4. So just make sure the direction is consistent. If you want to move this way, also can. You want to move this way, also can. But you don't reverse the x and y in opposite direction. Then you will end up having a different number. Okay? So you want to reverse the direction is okay. Can find LK instead of KL. Okay, so with gradient, choose one of the coordinate you want. Pick the number you like. No special preference. So I pick L. So y equals to mx plus c. I put in all the values I know. X is 2. Y is minus 3. Yes. So c is just minus 2.6. So y equals to minus 0.2x minus 2.6. So if you want to do fraction all the way. If you want to do decimal, decimal all the way. Okay, try not to mix it. Gradient is always the... Yes, it will always give you the same value. Okay? So this one is lower set work. Nothing different. Can coming at the back. So this one you have done it when you were in lower sec. They asked you to find equation of a straight line. Can all these are recap. Some of you still copying. So the only thing to take note is if your gradient is undefined. This is the only one that some of you might forget, get shocked, don't know how to find equation. Yes. When you have the points plotted out, this one is 4, 3. This one is 4, 9. Can you see that the x is always at x equals to 4? That means x-axis, this one is 4. So no matter which other point you choose for this equation, the x value is always 4. So this equation is like your line of symmetry. It is x equals to whatever the value here. The value is here. Okay? Next one. This one. Okay, so they say express your equation in gradient intercept form. Gradient intercept form just means this. It's another way of writing this. So they want you to write this, rearrange until you get y equals to mx plus c. So what you can do is divide by 2 throughout. So every number you see here, divide by 2. Then you will get y equals to mx plus c. So gradient is 3 over 2. And then y-intercept is minus 3. So the only thing that is slightly different here is they ask you for gradient intercept form. You must know what they are talking about. So same thing here. I want gradient intercept form. It must always be y equals to mx plus c. So I'm going to shift my 5 to the other side. Become minus 5x. So I'm shifting this one to the other side. And then my 2. remains there. So this is my gradient and this is my y-intercept. So just rearrange them in the way that it is of this form. Simple, simple. This one, same thing. Bring this over. Bring this over. Done. Okay, this one multiply by 4 throughout. Everything times 4. Also gradient intercept form. Okay, so part 2, they ask you for your gradient and your intercept is all the values you see here. Then they ask, can you find the x-intercept? So to find x-intercept, we sub what? Can you all still remember? To find x-intercept, you sub what? Y equals to 0. So for all these equations, when you sub y equals to 0, you can find your x-intercept. So when y is 0, 5x is 2, x is 0.4. So this is your x-intercept. Okay, sub y equals to 0. Okay, this is also your x-intercept. Yeah, this one. They ask, can you find the x-intercept? So in order to find x-intercept, you sub y as 0. So if the question asks for x-intercept, this is what you do. Y-intercept is already here, so we don't need to find. Okay? Then they say, can you give another point on the line? How do we find another point on the line? You just sub in any x value you like into the equation. So for example, if I sub in x as 1, then my y will become -3. So this is another point on the line. So you just have to pick a x value, plug it in. The y value that is given to you, the pair of value is another point on the line. So any line is made up of infinitely many points. You just have to sub in the x to find the corresponding y. And any y also can, but y tougher to solve because you need to manipulate. But you sub in x, you straight away get y. So usually we sub in x. Okay, so this is another point. Okay, but question rarely asks you in this way. They rarely ask you to find another point. They will ask you whether this point lie on the line or not. So example, I ask if 215 lies on the line. So I ask you, is 215 a point on this line? So you go and sub in x as 2 and check. When x is 2, my y value should be 16, which is not 15. So it's a miss. So this point is actually not on the line. So when you want to check if a point is on the line, you sub in the x coordinate and see whether the y coordinate is the same. If it's not the same, it's not on the line. Okay, it's just another point that is missed. Okay, outside of the line. So for instance, this graph, let's say this is your 216. Then your 215 is a miss lah. Okay, it's here. It's not on the line. Okay, so question can be asked this way. Okay, this one, I'm given this. And the question say gradient is this. What do you think I should do? How do you think I should approach this question? They tell me the gradient of this line is minus 3/4. What will you do if you are given this question? Express the equation in gradient intercept form. So that means I keep the y here first. Everything that is not involving y, I shift. Okay, and then I want to make it y. So I divide by k throughout. So this thing divide by k. This thing divide by k. So this is my gradient intercept form. So if I observe carefully, my gradient here is minus 6/k. And they tell me it must be equals to this. So if we compare, minus 3/4 must be equal to minus 6/k. So what is k? So you can choose to make both sides the same, or you can cross multiply and solve. So if you want, you can do a times 2 times 2. So k must be 8. Okay, or you can cross multiply. So k is minus 8. So you see what works better for you. But k is 8. Okay, so after you solve for k, the next thing you do is to plug in your k. So I put in my k value back, which is 8. I put in my k value back, which is 8. Question want me to find the y-intercept, which is this one. So my y-intercept is just 9/8. Okay, but because this is E-math, change to mixed number. Okay, or 1.125. Okay, so this one is the one, okay, that you will see for O levels. They give you the equation, ask you for gradient, ask you for y-intercept, or proof for unknown in the equation. Okay, so E-math should be okay. It is simple. All sleepy already. Need to play a song or not? Yes. Just now I go to a class, they asked me to play what? Tiki? Don't know what. Tiki something. I refuse. Must be something annoying. I don't want. The word tiki sounds wrong. What? Miraculous? Ladybug?
It's like a movie where there's this girl that use earrings and the thing transforms her into a superhero and then she saves the world.
What is a movie?
Episodes. But there's a movie
This
also.
girl called Tiki.
No, the girl is named Marinette. The little thing she has is named Tiki.
The ladybug that she had is named Tiki. Yeah.
So transform her into a superhero, save the world. Wow.
Play the song.
No.
Come on.
I scared I cannot. Okay, next one. This one is the 3 more example. I play you a song. Okay, equation of the line. First one, L1. Okay, first thing you check is the y-intercept. So for L1, the y-intercept is 0. It cuts the y-axis at 0. So I know C already. I need to have the gradient. So gradient, all you have to do is to pick a right angle triangle that you can draw from the line. Right? And then do the rise over run. So the rise is 2 units. The run is 2 units. So gradient is 1. So y equals to 1x plus 0. So actually it's just this. So this is the equation of line 1. Y equals to x. Done. Okay, let's do 2. You know it's an upward slope. Where does it cut the y-axis? Huh? Here. You also need a tiki. Okay, so L2, the y-intercept is 3. So I need the gradient. Go and draw the right angle triangle out. Anywhere that is easy to read. So I think here is better because it's at a corner of a right angle, the square. So this is 2 units. The run is 4. So gradient is 2 over 4, which is half. So equation is half x plus 3. Yes. Where? Wait, still got 1 minute.
The bell rang, the bell rang.
No? It did? Wait, let me finish this. You all like to break at the wrong time. Still math?
It's just there's a break.
Okay, what is the y-intercept here? Minus 2, right? This one. So C is minus 2. The gradient is a downward slope, so it should be negative. So pick a point that is easy to read. Here to here. Okay, so this case is not a rise. It's not going up, right? It's going down. So when you calculate this unit, it's a negative 3 because it's going downward. So just take note of that. The run is 2 units. So gradient is minus 3 over 2. So y equals to minus 3 over 2x minus 2. Last one, L4.
Where is L4?
This one. Yeah. Because it's downward sloping.
Wait, Miss Wong.
When it slopes downward, the rise is negative rise. It's going down. Yeah. Yes. Which one? L4 is here.
Then there's another line.
So L4 is a horizontal line. Gradient is 0. So when gradient is 0, you just need the y-intercept, which is at minus 2. So y equals to minus 2. That's all. And then last one, L5, is a vertical line. Undefined gradient. So it's x equal to what? 5. That's it. Okay, break. I find out 4.2. 2 more. You can roughly draft that out. 0, 4 is here. So this is my A. And then 0 minus 3 is maybe here. This is my B. So they say my line L passes through these 2 points. So you draft it out if you want.
Isn't that just what gradient formula? X2 minus x1.
Yes, you can.
Rise or
Yes, the number all wrong. A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, so you want to find gradient, there's 2 ways. If you have drawn this out, you know it's an upward slope. The rise over the run. So rise is 3, run is 4. So if you have drawn it out, you can straight away do this. If you don't want to draw out, you can use formula. So y2 minus y1. If you prefer this direction, x2 minus x1, you also get the same thing. Yes. The rise will be negative if you are going down, but we are going up. You always move from the left to the right. So we are moving up. So this one gradient positive. Okay, so you can either choose to draw out and then look at the rise and run, or you use formula. So formula is, in this case, 0 minus 3. Then the bottom is 4 minus 0. Okay? So gradient is found. Then you want to find equation, right? No need to work so hard to find y-intercept. You already know the y-intercept. Yes, so gradient equals to mx plus c. So this is the equation. Okay, next one, I want to find the area of O. O is the origin, OAB. So is this triangle over here. So just half times base times height. So area of triangle OAB is half times my base 3 times my height 4. So it's 6 units square. Okay, we haven't really learned the length formula, but we can use Pythagoras theorem to help us. You all learn Pythagoras theorem in Sec 2. To find the length of AB, what will you do?
Just a square plus b square.
Yeah, so it's just a square plus b square and then you take a square root. So this is 5 units. Okay, so actually, right, this indirectly leads us to 4.3 to tell us what is the length or the distance formula. So how to find distance or length? You need to first find what is this
Oh, that's
horizontal distance. So how do we find this? This length is actually x2 minus x1.
and the vertical is y2.
Correct. So this length is actually y2 minus y1. The difference of the x and the difference of the y coordinate. So if you put the formula in, actually the formula to find length is x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 squared. So it is Pythagoras theorem actually, but they come out with a formula for it. So this is 4.3 length formula. So the entire 4.3 talks about this one. Okay, this question I thought is also important for me to introduce this thing called the perpendicular or the shortest distance. Okay, from O to the line AB. So when you see the word perpendicular or shortest distance, they are referring to this one. This red line here. Okay, so if the question say, can you find the shortest distance from O to AB for me? Then you need to use area of triangle to help you. So I'm going to pull out this triangle first. This one. Okay, this triangle that I have here. I already found the area just now to be 6. Later you like that you hit Qi Hui will flip your table. Okay, so you found the area of this triangle to be 6 already. So how to find the length of this? We look at the triangle from another orientation. So meaning,
Area formula base times.
yes. So what you can do is, if you see this triangle in this way, this is base. This is your perpendicular height. So this is the same as half times base times the perpendicular height, which is still 6. The base is the length of AB that you have found to be 5. So put it in. I just don't know what is this shortest distance, which is what I want to solve. So you just use 6 divided by half, divide by 5. Or this is 2.5. So you just use 6 divided by 2.5. Then you can get the shortest distance. Okay, so if you see the question ever asking you for shortest distance, use area of triangle to help you. Jia En, you following, huh? Too engrossed on the screen. Okay, so this is a popular question for coordinate geometry that they always like to ask. Can. Yes. 5 we found from here. Just now, Pythagoras theorem. So remember just now I did this. This one was 3. This one was 4. So I find 5 here. Pythagoras theorem. So now I'm using this length, which was 5. Okay? So if I set your EMF paper, I will put in this question. I don't know. Do I set? I don't. Okay. I forgot. Miss Lau. Yeah, usually we will set for the whole year. Okay? There 3 marks. Rubbish. Okay, ready? You go Jurong find your file, huh? Huh? What do you say? The thing low key has flies.
Certain banana.
Then what has that got to do with your file? But the fly stop you. They take your weapon lah. Now is the time to use your weapon and poke the fly. I don't know already. No, not yet. Okay, next one. This one. This is the equation of line 3. They say express it in gradient intercept form. So first thing I would like to do is to bring my y to the other side, so that y is on its own. Okay, then I want to make y the subject of formula, so I divide every number by 3. Okay, so can you see that your gradient now is 2/3 and your y-intercept is 4/3. So your equation is y equals to 2/3 x plus 4/3. So this is the answer they want. Okay, part B, they say hence find the gradient. So gradient is 2/3.
And wait, so it's just like writing it out?
Yes, that's all. Yeah, they are giving you marks for free. Okay, and then find, they say that I have another line that intersects the line, third line at the y-axis. Okay, and it passes through the point 3,6. So if we were to visualize this, this is my line 3. If I were to sketch it out, it's an upward slope that passes through 4/3. So this is my line 3. And then they say that I have a new line 4 that intersect this line at the y-axis. Okay, and it passes through the point 3,6. So I don't know where 3,6 is, maybe roughly, let's say here. Okay, so intersect the line at 4,3, which is the y-axis, and also pass through 3,6. So this is your line 4. Something like this. So they say, can you then find the equation of this line?
Wait, this one, can it be the other way around also?
Which one?
Like, intersecting, like, instead of like this.
It can be below lah, in case 3,6 is here. That will be slightly less steep, like that also can. But it's just a sketch, but you know roughly what the question is asking you. Something like that also possible. Less steep, because I don't know whether 3,6 is above or below the line. I'm just guessing. Okay, so here I know for sure that this line 4 has a y-intercept of 4/3. Okay, because they pass through the same y-axis at the same point, right? And then what I need is a gradient. So to find gradient, I need 2 points. So 1 point is given to me already. What's the other point? This one, right? So 0,4/3. So I know the y-intercept. I know 3,6. I can find gradient. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And then your gradient is what?
Oh, then once we know the gradient, we can just basically...
Yes, then the equation is out. So what's the gradient? Press calculator, please. 14/6.
4/3 on the top and
7/3, huh? Is it 7/3? You use calculator. Sijia look at me like, what is it?
it's 14/9 or
40, 4?
1 and 5 over
1 and 5/9, which is,
14/9.
okay, so this one lah. Okay, so y equals to this, x plus this. Okay, you want improper also can. So 14/9 also can.
Must it be improper if we're having this data equation?
No. So it doesn't matter. Do I have to forcefully change this to 1 and 1/3? No need. When it's in the equation, we don't care.
So like what is the length?
Correct. Then you give me the... That's it. Yes. Gradient. This one. How I got? This one. Okay. So I know line 4 is the red line, right? So they already tell me the red line passed through this point. And this red line also passed through this point. So this point I can read from the coordinate that the x is 0. And then the y is 4/3. So using these 2 points, I can find the gradient. So you can y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 to find gradient. It can be below, doesn't matter, but still the same 2 point. Yeah. So even if 3, 6 is here, it's still the same 2 points. Yeah. Sub in also can. Yeah. Okay, alternatively, if you never draw, right, and then you have this, you have 3, 6, you have y-intercept, wait you can also sub it into the equation, mx plus 4/3. Okay, to solve for your m, also can. Yes?
Will these types of questions come out in O-level?
Yeah, O-level question looks a bit like that.
Not easy.
Yeah, like that.
3 marks.
Coordinate geometry is just like that. The exciting coordinate geometry is in A math. Yeah. Okay? Can So 4.3 talks about the formula that we learned just now. So actually, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, right? 4.3 has 2 new formula. One is length, one is midpoint. And then 4.4 is all the different shapes that you see. Because lines, when you put them together, they become triangles, they become quadrilaterals. So that is where you have to solve the problem sum lah. Okay, so let's go until 8. Okay. 4.3 now. Length of AN, this one. Just now, we found that to find the length of AN, I just need to find the difference of x2 minus x1. Correct? If this is 5 and this is 3, then the length here is 2 units. We take the difference. Okay? So if I want the length of BN, then I will have to use y2 minus y1. For example, if this is 9 and this is 4, then this will be 5 units. Okay, so this is y2 minus y1. You just take the difference of the y coordinate and the x coordinate. So by Pythagoras theorem, if we want to find the c, right? Pythagoras theorem says c square is a square plus b square. So same thing, it would be x2 minus x1 square and then y2 minus y1 square. We add them up. And then we end up finding AB square. But I don't want AB square, right? So just take a square root. So this is the length formula that is supposed to be new, but actually it's Pythagoras theorem that you have learned before. Yes? Can. Doesn't matter. It's just like you write C square equals to B square plus A square. Same thing. Okay, so this is the formula, okay, that you have derived by Pythagoras theorem.
What? Oh. So this is the new thing.
This is the new thing, but it's not so new. Yes. No, I just give an example. Okay, you can ignore these numbers. Okay, so with the formula, then 4.3 is like a domino. Yeah, just not the pizza, but the tiles. This one. 4 already, I think. Is it 4 by 3? Sorry. Very hungry, is it? Okay, so this one, can I give you the next probably 3 minutes to quickly calculate the length? So x2 minus x1 square, y2, yeah, all 6.
Isn't this just calculator?
Yeah, just calculator, quickly go and calculate.
Guys, it's just calculator work. We got this.
Just x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. This one here, here. Yeah, can go and take 16. So this is 4 units, is it? 0, 8. So this is 8 units. I think so.
Wait, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think so. Minus, plus, 5 square, 5 square. Wait, Miss Swap.
Yeah.
Isn't it 0 for the first one?
Why 0? 7 minus 3 square is 16.
Wait, never mind. No, wait, no, not that one. Wait, never mind. My version.
I'll bring calculator. Zero, 8.
Oh, because it's E-math, you can also get inserts, right?
Yep. E-math don't leave inserts unless you simplify it. So if you can split this and you give me 5 root 2 is okay. If you want to leave insert, this is exact. Okay, but if not, you give me 3SF.
E-math, you can give inserts, but it must
Must be simplified. You cannot give me like that, then it's wrong.
Actually, no, please stop my thing.
See the what? Next topic, which is graph lah.
Is that also E-math? Okay, that one.
For graph.
Wait, Miss Swap.
This one and the A-math.
Oh, AMF just have extra formula.
Wait, Miss Swap. Is E-math graph the same thing what we learned in science school?
Yes, just that you will see more fancy shapes now. Yeah, like this. Like you will see one maximum point and one minimum point.
And there's like the one where like,
There's also some that splits.
oh, this one, right?
Yes. So that's the only difference. 5 square 25 and 144. So this is 13. Okay, this is 25 and 16. 41. This is a 6.40. 25 and 26. 5.10. Okay, can you all check if you all get the 6 answers here? If you want to leave inserts, make sure it's the most simplified form. If not, give me 3SF. Okay, because E-math students, they don't learn certs, so they won't leave their answer like that. So they are expected to leave their answer like that. But if you know this, you can leave it in exact form. Okay, double check, see whether you got all 6 right. Even if you swap the order of these two, you will still get the same answer. So just make sure this one slightly different is okay. Final answer must be the same. If it's not the same, then you might have arranged the sequence wrongly. Yeah. Can. I don't know. Right. Huh. What? Say lah, say. You try on Mrs. Morrison. She say butt, you say chicken butt. You try? You try? Or try Mr. Tu?
Chicken butt.
I don't know. I thought only Sec 2 will do that. I go in and say, oh, how many? I go in for a relief class. Then I said, how many people are there in the class? They say 6, 7. I really 0.4. I don't know. Let's finish it. Okay. Shh. First thing, they say find the length of the 3-line segment. So this one, let's not waste time. The only new thing is the collinear points that I want to share. So OA, if they put O is 0, 0, they don't need to tell you. Origin is 0, 0. Yes, origin is this thing here, which is 0, 0. So they want you to find the length of OA. So you just x1 minus x2 square, 3 minus 0 square. So you end up having what? Root 10.
It's just a word problem version of the previous question.
Yes. So this one, same thing. 2 minus 0. 6 minus 0. So you get a 4 and a 36 square root 40. Okay, then AB. Okay, you go and find the 3SF. You go and find the 3SF. Okay, then AB is just 2 minus 1. Okay, and then 6 minus 3. Okay, remember in the middle is plus. If you forget, it's Pythagoras theorem. A square plus B square. So this one always plus. I don't know why some of you will write minus during exam. So 3 is 9 square root 10. Okay? So after you find these 3, then they say, can you show that OAB are on a straight line? So when you want to show that 3 points are on the straight line, what do you need to prove?
They're on the same point, like on the same line.
How to prove that they are on the same line?
Find y-intercept.
Find y-intercept, no.
But are they finding the location of the points?
Okay, remember we talked about this. When 3 points lies on the straight line, what are we saying? They are collinear points. So collinear points, what's so special about it? They have the same gradient. So what I need to show is, I need to show that they have the same gradient. So I check gradient of OA it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So gradient is 3. So I want to check gradient of AB also. So gradient of AB is 6 minus 3 over 2 minus 1. Also give me same gradient. So you can tell me that since gradient of OA and gradient of OB are equal,
Wait, you mean
AB are equal. So when two gradients are the same, what can I conclude?
they're both the same line. The lines.
Not yet, not yet. I can't say that they are same line when they have equal gradient. What can I say when two lines have the same gradient? They are parallel. So you can tell me OA is parallel to AB.
Well, because the y-intercept.
Correct. So there's one more thing that is very important in order for these two lines to superimpose each other. What is the important thing? What? No, they must share a common point. If I have A here, I have A here, they must be on the same space, right? These two must align each other, right? So then you must say and since A is a common point, that means these two lines cannot be parallel to each other. They must be the same line. Okay, because these 2 points are supposed to be on the same place, right? At the same place. When two gradients are the same, the two lines are always parallel to each other. The slope is the same. Yeah. Yes. So if I have this line gradient 3, the steepness is 3. I have another line gradient 3, the steepness is also 3. So they are parallel to each other. But because this is A and this point is A, then I must join them together. They must be the same line. So there must be two important things. One parallel, one common point. Then you conclude that O, A and B are collinear points. Yes. Why did I? If you want, you can show OB also. That means if you go and find OB, right, you will get 6 minus 0 over 2 minus 0, which is also 3. If you compare these two, they are also parallel. They share the common point O. They also match. So you only need to show me two. No need to work so hard. Just show me two of them will do.
So we can say that they are.
If you are comparing these two, then you tell me they share a common point O. So they must match also.
So we can also say the equation is the same.
Yes, not equation the same, but they are the same line. They are on the same line. Yeah, yes. Okay, then they say what is the relationship between AB and the line segment OB? First thing is these three must lie on the same line, right? And then I know that this is actually double. Okay, so OB, O to B, it's 2 root 10. And then OA to O to A is only half of it.
Oh, so it's just.
And then A to B is also half of it. So what can I say about the relationship between point A and point B on the line segment OB? Is there a relationship?
Point A is located in the middle
So you can say A is the midpoint
of OB.
of OB. So this is the relationship that they hope you see. Okay, so if you can, go back and do the example 3 and 4. Vertices of ABC are as such, and then show that it is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle, you need to show me that there is two equal sides. So this is what you need to show. So first of all, you need to find the length of AB first. You don't know which two are the equal sides, so go and find AB. So yesterday we agreed that length formula is the difference of the x coordinate square plus the difference of the y coordinate square. Because in any triangle or any two coordinates that you have, it always form a right angle triangle. This is x1, x2, y1, y2. So the difference between y2 and y1 gives you the height. Okay, the difference between x2 and x1 gives you the horizontal distance. So to find the length, you use Pythagoras theorem. So it's a square plus b square, then equals to c square. So when we use the length formula, we are essentially finding the difference of x coordinate and sum it to the difference of y coordinate. Chapter 4. Okay, so x2 over x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, so you have, I think this is a 4, this is a 10, 104 square root. Okay, no need to find the actual length. You can leave it like that because this question never asks you to find the final answer for length. Okay, then we have BC. We go and find the difference of the x coordinate. Any direction is fine as long as it's consistent. Okay, and then 8 minus 4 square. So this is 6 square, 36. Hello, Raj. You already miss out a lot. So it's a 52. Okay, next one is finding AC. So same thing, difference of the x coordinate. So minus 1 minus 5 is plus 5. Minus 2 minus 4 square. So this is a 4 square, which is 16. This is a 6 square, which, okay, so this is also 52. So you have found that out of the 3 lengths, 2 of them are equal. So you can say since BC is equal to AC, therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. You're playing the shifting thing, is it? April Fool over. April Fool over. You shift outside of the class. Yes. This is 2 square, right? So 4. 1 minus minus 1. So become plus 1. Correct? 1 minus minus 1. So isn't it 2? Yeah. Can I? Correct? So I just keep looking at your move lah. Yeah? Yeah, you can straight away write 1 plus 1. Okay, so it's a difference, yeah. Oh, because they want to... Okay, good question. Okay, not just isosceles, right? Because they mentioned right angle. So what you need to do is maybe one more step. Yes. Can, because it's not the final answer we want. Okay, so we have proven the isosceles part, but not really the right angle part. So how do we go about in doing that? Do you all remember converse of Pythagoras theorem? That one, do you all remember? So we can do BC square plus AC square. So this is 52 square plus another 52 square. And then you prove that it is actually 104. Okay? Which happens to be AB square. Can you see that? So since you have proven that the sum of the square of the 2 other sides is equals to the square of the hypotenuse by converse of Pythagoras theorem, okay, we have proven that triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. Yeah. If you can show me that in any triangle, right, the sum of the squares of the 2 sides actually adds up to the square of the hypotenuse. Then you can prove to me that this must be a right angle triangle. Opposite direction. Okay, because when we first learned Pythagoras theorem, we learned that it must first be a right angle triangle. Then this is true. A square plus B square is C square. So this is Pythagoras theorem. Converse is the opposite. That means I must first prove that A square plus B square is equal to C square. Then I conclude the triangle is 90 degrees. It's the opposite. So converse words just means the reverse direction. We are proving the reverse direction. Okay, so this proof needs two parts. One is the two equal lengths. Second part is the right angle triangle. Okay, good observation. I missed out the right angle part. Yeah. Yeah. AC is a line. This one is the hypotenuse. I can tell because this is the longer side. Marius, you are almost out of the class already. Almost there, okay? Almost. Yeah, the wind is so strong. Okay, so this is the last year. Okay, ready? Yeah, because you're getting further, you can't see. Okay, sure. Faster. Okay, I want to finish this chapter. You all don't play. You see? Cannot see already, still want to do like that. Can't believe Kale is joining in. Totally. Go inside the wall. Every day got new stunt y'all. Can see Marius? Okay, good job. Marius, what is this? It's 3. See? You cannot see.
I can see it. It's 3. But this one, even I couldn't see it. This one, I haven't really.
I'm testing his eyesight. Okay, ready? I don't know. I just want to prove my point. Okay, 5 questions part of 4 or not yet. No, never mind. Okay, next one. Shh. Okay, it's all repetitive. So the vertices of A, B, C are given as these 3 points. If you want, you can go and draw that out. Go and plot and draw. But if you don't want, you can just proceed with finding A, B. So difference of the x coordinate. So 2 minus 2. So I just write 2 plus 2. Okay, minus 1 minus 1. So it end up being...
Is that a square root?
Yeah, square root. So 4 square 16. So it's just 4 units. Okay, BC. Take the difference of the x coordinate. So 2 minus 1 square. Minus 1 minus 3 square. So that's a 1 plus 16. So square root 17. Okay, so this one, you have to go and find your 3SF. Because you are finding length.
It's always respectively, right?
Yes.
Wait, so Miss Long, this chapter basically has no algebra.
No, they can in the last part, 4.4. Okay, last one is AC.
You have to find like K and stuff.
So 1 minus 2 is 1 plus 2. 3 minus 1, 3 plus 1. You are getting there. All the best, Later you go out, I close the door. So this is 5 units. Okay, so the unit is just units because on coordinate plane, right, there's no cm. So usually we count by the squares, so units. Then you want to find area of triangle ABC. Okay, that is where you need to know where is the base and where is the perpendicular height. So if you want, you can sketch it out so that you can see better. So minus 2, minus 1. This is A. 2 and minus 1. So this is B. And then C is 1, 3. So probably here. So you can see that the base is a horizontal line because the y value is the same. And then this is the height. So to find area of triangle ABC is half times base times perpendicular height. So the base here, you can count from minus 2 to 1. Minus 2 to 2 is a total of 4 units. So base is 4. Height is from here to here. From negative 1. Okay, from your negative 1 to 3. So height is 4 units as well.
How do you know which like is? How do you know which is which? Like AC is which?
Oh no, you plot. So when you plot, you know where's A, where's B, where's C. Okay, and then this must be the base. Okay, and then the perpendicular height.
Oh, okay, so you just use a normal area.
Yeah, correct. Just that when you draw it this way, you can visualize better.
Wait, Miss Wang, so we can get the base height using the Pythagoras theorem?
No need what?
No, I'm saying in a question we don't have.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, they are good. Close the door lah, close the door. Bye, Marius. This is the best I can do. You use your perfect eyesight and see lah. Good for you. Okay, next is I want to find the length of the perpendicular from B to CA. So B is here, to CA is here. So they want me to find this perpendicular height now. So yesterday I told you all, right, if you want to find height, you need to change the base to be this one instead. So this is the base and this is the new height, but it's the same triangle. The base is AC.
Oh, yeah.
So in order to find area of triangle ABC, which I already know is 8, I use...
Can we use U?
Huh?
It's not writing.
Wait, Miss Wang, is it the base?
I must ask the uncle to sweep barriers off.
Miss Wang? Wait, Miss Wang, is it the base A? Not
AC.
I thought the base was AB.
For this one, for this one. Yeah, I really want to finish. Don't play lah. No, you're
Listen to teacher, guys.
Ashriel, you are from there and then you go there. I think very funny. Okay, quickly. This one, okay, let's not get confused. When I find this triangle, I'm using this base and this perpendicular height. So the base here is AB, the height is this one. But now they say change. I want to find the base here. I want to find the height from here. That means from B to AC. So this is my height. The base I choose must be AC now. So I need to change this to calculating from half times AC times the height.
Wait, Miss Wang, I don't get it. So why are we changing the base here?
Because they force me to find the height here. They say they want the perpendicular distance from B to AC. So they are forcing my height to be here. So I have to choose this base now.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm looking at this base with this perpendicular height. It will give me the same area 8 because it's the same triangle. So AC, I already found the answer, did I? Yeah, AC is 5, right? So I just put the value in. So h is just 8 divided by 2.5. What is it? 3.2 units. Okay, so you realize that in coordinate geometry, we don't use cm, we use units. Because it's the same triangle. We have not changed another triangle. Not really. It's just for completeness to write unit. Is Lucas moving also? No, right? Don't join them, they're not mature. What?
Reluctance to move reluctance.
You look at Lucas' face, he's so offended.
This one.
Every day got new stunt. Okay, so this is the only one. Shh. If you ask me in a coordinate geometry question, usually this is the only one that is a bit tougher. That's all. The rest are standard. Finding length, finding equation of a straight line, and then finding area. Shortest distance is the only difficult one.
Also, all of the questions, basically, the first part asks you to find all the lines, then the area, then like.
Sometimes they only ask you to find one line. That's all. Yeah.
Are we doing example 4 now?
5. Okay, so next question. C is the point 3, 2. Move lah, all come to me, Aiya. So tired. I just... Okay, find the possible coordinate of D, which will lie on the y-axis. That means D must be a point here on this line. And CD must give me 5 units. So where do you think D should be?
Around on the y-axis, like somewhere like there.
Yeah, so how do I find a possible coordinate?
Should there be 2 possible answers?
Which one?
For D.
Yeah, there are many possible answers to find. No, actually 2 only. Okay, but where do you think D can be? I need the distance between C to D to be 5.
Oh, so we use Pythagoras theorem.
Yes. So first thing first, if let's say D is somewhere here. Okay, if D is somewhere here, then we will need to use Pythagoras theorem. But what if D is somewhere here? Possible? Oh no, must be y-axis, so cannot. Okay, so let's say here. So this is D, right? So I know for sure this is 3. I need this length to be 5. So if I use Pythagoras theorem, I need D to be of this coordinate such that I can get this. So what do you think is a possible coordinate of D?
Oh, I think we use x squared minus.
Do you all remember the Pythagorean triplet?
Yes.
4, right? 4 units away. So you plus 4 units away, this must be at 6.
Oh, we can just do that.
Because 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet.
Can we just do C squared minus D squared?
Can, also can. Okay, so in this case, D must be 0, 6. One possibility. Next one is if it is below. So it can be like this as well, right? 5 units. So this is 4 units below 2. So you minus 4, it ends up at minus 2. So D is 0, minus 2. Okay, these are the 2 possible coordinates of D. You solve lah. Not exactly. Okay, why you use 2 units? I square.
Everybody silence.
This y is equals to 0. Y is not 0. Y is x is 0. So you should put this one y. You don't know, but this one is 0. The coordinate of D, right? The x is 0, not the y. Can Because you all just don't want to stop, right? Okay, this is a Pythagorean triplet. 3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 square. So I need this to be 4 units. I'm at 2, so I must plus 4 units.
Question.
Yeah.
Do we have to use like equations to get it right, or can we just use this as our working?
Can. Need not be equation. You can straight away do this. Not low key lah. I know it's a Pythagorean triplet. But if you don't know, you can write this to be 0y. And then you use distance to help you, or Pythagoras theorem to help you.
Because we know 3 and 5.
Yes. So you can do that. So you can use by Pythagoras theorem, or you can just write it directly.
It lies on the x-axis, the same thing.
Same thing. Okay, can So 4.3 is done. Let's take a 2 minutes break for you to get back to where you belong.
Oh, I was so close.
This one only 2 minutes. Shift to where you want to be. Let's not waste time.
That's the shift, that's shift.
I don't know what the class is doing. 0 minus 3. Yeah. Ziyan, no need to follow them. It's okay. Zihan no need. Zihan no need. See? Childish. See? They are laughing at you.
Guys, this is the thinker, yes, the doer.
So that you all become in the video, right? I put on YouTube. Marius, where are you? Right, this lesson, right? So all in the video. All nonsense. Eh? Why? I thought it was a video. Okay, sorry. Too bad. But was it recording? Anyway, let's move on. Okay, the last part of the notes is a summary. So in 4.1 is this one. We learn gradient of a straight line, which is rise over run. Okay. Then in 4.2, okay, we learn the gradient intercept form, which is y equals to mx plus c. Okay, and then 4.3, we learn how to use Pythagoras theorem to find distance or length.
Yes.
Okay, now we are using this tree for 4.4, which is using geometry problem, and then using this tree to help us to solve. So, okay, this is like the steps you can take when you are given a question. So when you are given an equation of a line, in any form, let's say 2y plus 4x equals to 7, you always want to rearrange it into gradient intercept form. So keep the y on one side, okay, and then make y the subject of formula by dividing by 2 throughout.
Isn't this just a recountable?
Yes. So then finally, from here, we get the gradient, and then we get the y-intercept. So this is one possible question, or a part A. Okay, part B, I could be given 2 points on a line. Let's say 3, 5 and 2, 7. Okay, and then I want to find the gradient by using y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So that gives me a -2 gradient. So once I find gradient, I choose one of the coordinate. Together with the gradient, I will find my equation of straight line. So y equals to mx plus c. So this is 3 and this is 5. So c is 11. So with that, I can find my equation. So this is another possible question they can ask you. And then lastly, I give you gradient. I give you 1 point. Okay, I can find equation. So y... Oh, there's another formula that I think will be helpful. Okay, this is so far how we have been finding y-intercept, right? There's another formula you can use, which is the big Y minus small y. Gradient, big X minus small x.
Miss Mom, can you explain what the big Y and
Okay, so this is another formula that can help you get the equation straight away. So this is the y that I want to keep. This is the x that I want to keep. I put in my gradient value here. Okay, and then I put in my x as the small x value.
what is the big Y?
Okay, wait. You listen first. Then I put the y as the small y value.
Isn't that similar to the 4.1?
Sorry? Yes.
Yeah.
But this will help you get your equation directly without having to find c. So this is minus x plus 5. And then you bring it over, straight away you get your equation of straight line. So if you use this formula, you don't need to go and sub in solve for c and then go and find equation again. You just straight away use this.
So big Y minus.
Can.
So it's not compulsory.
This is not, but this is like a extra formula to get to the equation of straight line directly.
It's quicker, right?
It's quicker, yes.
So what is the big Y here? I'm still
The big Y is the Y that we will keep for the equation, like Y equals to mx plus c. So the big X is also the one that we want to keep for the equation. The small y and the small x is the one that you will sub in from the given point that you have. So just keep the big Y and big X there and sub in one point. I feel like I can inhale what you exhale. Like
Kind of.
the air quality is very interesting.
Think.
Yes, it's 3A. $5 per
I'm almost doing the Okay, can so this formula, y'all can keep it and use it as appropriate. If not, you can always go back to the y equals to mx plus
So
c.
the big Y is the Y2.
Keep for the equation. The big x also
And then the small
is what you sub in. Okay? Because he cannot see. You move out of the class, remember?
Miss Mom, can we just change the permanent seating arrangement?
No,
still
no.
an example. It's
Like very hot here.
Really?
No ventilation.
Then we'll get you a fan.
Right behind will be great. I walk behind.
Mom will get you an AC.
I'm still on 100 so.
It's a max, bro.
I'm not really alive.
Yeah,
It's like the, I don't know.
Sure, we'll give you.
Okay, they are all children. They haven't grown up. Please forgive. I also have. My power is stronger than yours.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, stop it. Stop wasting my lesson time. Okay, move on. Shh. Don't waste time. Okay, this is a show question. We will find AP first. When it's show, don't write them together. You're supposed to prove it. So go and find AP by finding distance. So x2 minus x1. Okay, y2 minus y1. Okay, I'm surprised the girls haven't screamed at y'all, but okay. Serious? Okay, so this is 50, square root 50. No need to go and find the 3SF. You can keep it like that because anyway, we don't need to find the final length. Okay, now find BP. So same thing using the formula.
Oh, then you get 50.
Yes. So 3 minus 4 is 3 plus 4. So this is a 49. This is a 1. So also square root 50.
Yeah, see, look. When I
So
count
you
it back-
prove. Okay, therefore AP is equals to BP shown. That's all. So you prove the result but don't use it from the start. So don't write them side by side at the beginning like this. Yes, coordinate geometry is actually very easy.
Miss Wang, what's your opinion on partial fractions?
It's one of my favorite. Cause it's easy.
Oh yes.
Okay. Indices is just interesting.
Lies.
Okay, anyway, next one. Shh. I want to find A and B. A is y-intercept and B is x-intercept. So to find y-intercept, we sub x as 0. So part A, when we sub x as 0, we get y equals to 15. So A would be 0, 15. Okay? And then this is finding y-intercept. We have learned this before already when we learned graph. To find x-intercept, we sub y as 0. So same thing, put y as 0. And then you try to solve it. Okay, so coordinate for B is 3.75, 0. That's all.
Oh, is this y and z?
Yes, x and y intercept. Okay, then to find area is even easier. You already found 15 here. You already know 3.75. So area is half times base times height. That's all.
I'm still on example 3.
Play lah. Ask your Star Wars to help you.
Oh yes. Help me during exam, please.
Yeah, you ask. Okay, choose one side.
I'll choose the.
Miss Wang, if you don't help Ash, you'll have the storm to move in a house.
Yeah.
Miss Wang, do you know how to operate that telephone?
This song is from your time, right?
Yeah, so I bring this over. I what? Eh? Oh, it's X, huh? Oh, sorry.
Miss Wang, do you know how to use
X.
this? Do you know how to use this one?
Yeah.
Can you try?
No, yeah, I don't think it can call through.
Yeah, you need like the
line.
router connection.
Yes.
I plucked it out before coming to school today.
Sijia, you never. Who's the chairperson of this class?
Chiwi.
Wait, Qi you can take this report to your teacher. President also. President. I forgot your president is here. Is that the student voice you talk about? What about the teacher's voice?
Miss Wang, it's International Friendship Day.
International.
Also Friendship Day must like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hi
Preparing for
friend.
the Singapore's
Hi
future
friend.
space crisis.
Hi friend.
I'm meditating.
Miss Wang,
Yeah.
in the future, Singapore's classrooms are going to be this small and preparing for it.
Yeah.
Like time zones.
Miss Wang, why you not HOD? Of math?
No.
Soon.
Okay, move on. Shh. Next. See lah, talk lah. I told you all I want to finish this, right?
Finish. 15.
Or you all want to self-learn?
I mean,
My paper
How many
disconnected.
more page? So many more. Okay, very difficult.
yeah, just like okay.
Okay, focus. Shh.
I meant
Because it's not difficult, I'm going a bit faster.
If you say so.
I managed to get a
Yeah.
good tuition teacher.
Based on the above diagram, right? How do we know we need a sum x equal to 0?
Because this is y-intercept.
Oh, we're finding lines.
Then this one is x-intercept. Can Done? Oh, you all got this one. Oh. This one? Oh, not yet. So fast.
Miss Wang, do you see the big troll there?
Okay, since you are so near, answer the question.
Okay,
Marius, what's the gradient? Okay, just right, -5. The point lies on the straight line means you can sub it in. So you just sub in x as p and y as 2p and solve for p. feel so threatened today. Don't know why. Where's the friendship?
Guys, this is the NCC just.
Okay, I want to have an equation of another line that has the same gradient. Okay, listen Same gradient. Same gradient means what? Same gradient means what?
Same line.
Parallel. Same gradient doesn't mean same
I know,
line.
I mistook. I said wrong.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so I have another parallel line with gradient as -5 and it passes through 0, 4. So just now that formula, right? Big Y minus small y is gradient. Big X minus small x. Okay, put in all the values you want. So gradient is -5. The X is 0. And then the Y is 4. So you will be able to get your equation straight away. Okay, and then bring the 4 over. So this is the equation of your straight line.
So what's this on the paper?
Oh, it's there. Okay. We should just sum everything in.
Yes.
What?
Wait, what is this?
So this allows you to get your equation of a straight line in one step. No need to go and find C, then put it in again.
Nice.
Will
So-
the marker know what we're doing?
Oh yes, this is another formula that is officially recognized.
Can we use the old one?
Can. Just that it's 2 steps. This one is 1 step.
Why
This one, how do we use the old
one?
Using the old formula is y equals to mx plus c. You put in the gradient, you put in the x, you put in the y. So you get c as 4. So once you know c, once you know gradient, then you form your equation. So this is your
I should just use
equation.
this formula now.
Well, because X is equal to 0, then
Yeah, so this one is a bit lengthier lah, but it works fine. So this is the alternative. Okay, I usually use this because it's faster. I almost forgot to tell you all.
Y minus. So the Y can sub anything and X can sub.
The point lah that is on the equation can. Okay, shh. You all should be sitting here and look at my view.
Yeah, we are.
I mean like here. It's
my equations are there. My Google Classroom is there. I need to see the Google Classroom. Yes,
okay,
my
ready.
Google-
Okay, I move on. Next one. Shh. This one. Trapezium. I want to find the length of BC. So finding length is just formula. So nothing difficult about this. Y2 minus Y1.
With the Y and X, you feel like interchangeable.
Yes. So x2 minus x1. So you get 10 square, which is 109. Okay, this one no choice. You have to go and find the 3SF answer because you need the final answer. Yes? I love it. I leave it in third form first because in case I want to use this exact value, I can use it later. But my final answer is the evaluated one. Okay, then they say BC and AD have the same gradient.
Is it BC just 14, 16 minus 4 and 3?
No, but the
Is it
diagonal
just rise
though.
over run? Oh, no, that's gradient.
Yeah, that's gradient. Okay, part B. They say BC and AD, they have the same gradient. So find the value of Y. So I can find gradient of BC and equate it to gradient of AD. So gradient is Y2 minus Y1. 16 minus 13. Okay, and then 14 minus 4. Same thing, 7 minus Y. And then X minus 0.
So, but you know it is parallel. Why is it?
Then parallel same gradient lah.
But they're the same. Like,
Because I want to solve for the unknown Y. So I equate them together. So this is 310.
thought that was a fault.
And then you cross multiply and solve. So this is 70 minus 10Y. This is 45. So 10y is 25, y is 2.5. 25, yeah. So A is 0, 2.5. Okay, so everything is just revolving around that three things: gradient formula, distance formula, equation of a straight line. So nothing else really, it's just these three things.
We all have a tissue.
Oh, he's gonna make a bullet out of it.
What, bullet?
How does a tissue become a bullet?
I don't know, anything can happen in your class.
He's gonna do it. He's doing it. Teacher, why did you give him tissue?
You're giving him ideas.
Do now, you bring so many toys to school. I tell Mrs. Morrison. You're scared, right?
Okay.
She's gonna get me in trouble for
You know,
phone.
she was playing with the toys yesterday.
Do you all tell her about the bubble? Do you all show her the bubble?
Oh yeah.
She never scold?
No,
What bubble?
she was playing with
She
the
was using
sword.
the sword as like a pointer.
Okay. Okay, Dick. Okay, focus, focus. So I'm showing you even in coordinate geometry, when you have geometry problems, that's all they can ask. Parallel lines and so on. Okay, but for A math, they will start to ask you to find equation of this perpendicular line. And then let's say D is unknown to you, they will make you solve the simultaneous equation and find the coordinate of this point. So A math will be a bit more exciting. So when we go into A math, you'll be expert in E math coordinate geometry. Yeah, because you are learning more formulas to solve. No, you must learn the basic, then you can go to A math.
But this is like textbook.
Yeah. Recap. Okay, move.
I bought it in kindergarten. My mom bought it.
You already have the gradient, which is 3/10. You have 1 point, then can find already.
Not going to the game.
Yeah. Yes, just 1 point.
Why don't you plug it in there?
Focus lah. Next one.
Actually,
Too fast is it?
What?
Okay, this one.
Friend.
What is the equation of the line of symmetry of ABCD? This one, right?
Yeah.
So the equation of the line of symmetry is y equals to 4. And I want to find the area of ABCD. So even if you don't know the kite formula, you can find
You just plus them.
the area of a triangle first. So go and find this half times the base. You go and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. And then the height is just 1 unit away. So this is half of it, which is triangle ABC. And then you just double it.
Then you need 6 times 1.
So area of not triangle, ABCD, the kite, is just 3 times 2.
I did not say anything.
Okay? So you just have to half it and then find it, then double it.
Asher, stop.
I don't have the gun.
I think I have to do something.
What?
One day I will come in as a different person.
You were right in verse.
They're challenging me, right? So what rubbish?
This one.
Yes,
This one. Are you going to shoot us all?
I don't know.
School shooter.
I don't know what I will do. Okay, I don't know what I will do.
School shooter.
Okay,
Secondary school.
wait. To find the area, the length of AD, what should I do?
AD. Use the Pythagoras theorem.
Formula.
Okay. So when your triangle is, when your diagram is put on a grid, there's many things you can do. You can use formula. You can go and use your Pythagoras theorem. You can use many things that will help you find. So those of you who love Pythagoras theorem, You can go and draw the right angle triangle out. Count the number of units you have. So this is 4. And then this is 1. So to find AD, you just do a 1 square plus 4 square square root. So it's a square root 17. Then you go and 3SF.
What are we even talking about, guys?
That's why. Okay, never mind. I cannot catch up with you all. Okay, so or you can use formula x2 minus x1 square, and then y2 minus y1 square. It will get you the same answer. So you 3SF.
Oh, wait,
I know what we're doing.
Means
I don't know where my
3 is D, then minus 2 then cover 4 is A.
Write down the
2, 3 is D.
Is it?
Where got 2, 3?
No,
Wait, Miss Wang.
Yeah. This is the coordinate of 3. D.
D.
Wait, for CD is the xy x1 minus x2 thing here.
Yeah. Okay, so next is finding equation of CD. To get started, you need the gradient of the line. So gradient is rise over run.
Guess what?
So the rise here is 1 unit. The run here is 2 units. So gradient of CD is half. And then you just use one of the point that you favor. Either C, which is 4, 4, or D, which is 2, 3. So you choose one. So just use the formula that I tell you all just now. Big Y minus small y. Big X minus small x. Yes. So put in the half. Okay, put in the 4. Half is the rise over run.
Guys, gradient, guys. M is gradient. It's the thing that
Minus 2
under there.
plus 4. Here, rise over run.
Wait, Miss Wang, is it under there?
Underwear.
This one. This is the line CD, right?
Yeah.
So the rise is 1 unit, the run is 2. So gradient is half. Yes. Because it's on the grid, there's many things you can do. So this is your equation of the straight line CD.
Where do you get 4 and 4 from?
C. This is the coordinate C. This is D. Just read from the diagram.
You say C, this is coordinate.
Yeah, we should do it partial fraction. Sorry, Miss Wang.
Guys, y, big Y minus small y is
49.
equal to M bracket
49.
big X minus
So we only need the first number.
What?
Like if it's CD, we only need C to do the method, right?
Yeah, C or D. Just one.
Huh? You can use
1
both.
point, 1 point.
Oh.
Just choose one of the point will do.
Oh. So you can use D also.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay? Can coordinate geometry? We are just trying all the different cases. So actually, to be honest, 4.4 you all can do on your own one.
Yeah.
It is all like
Lies.
practicing.
Lies.
So this one is just the new formula.
Yes.
And,
This one is the new formula for equation.
After summarizing it, it's just Pythagoras theorem and the new formula.
Yes. Okay? Can move on? No. No, you have to remember it yourself. Yes. Okay. That's it. That's it. It's a spy from principal. That's it.
Isn't it minus 2 not plus 2?
Guys, who are blaming?
This one is minus plus 4. Plus 2, right?
Plus
This one bring over.
Oh yeah, you get the same answer.
Okay, I move on. I hope today is just a once-off occurrence. It is only a dream. Yeah.
Do you know how to use that?
Yes, last time when I was young, my house got
Back
this
in my
phone.
days.
Because when you expand here is -2, right? I bring the -4 over, become +4. So become +2. Okay, can move on, This one. Next one. Shh. Okay, quick. AB. To find the length, you can do a Pythagoras theorem. If you want a quick one, instead of using formula. So this is 8 units. This is 3. So to find AB, it's 3 square plus 8 square, square root. So 64 and 9, 73, right? So go and do your 3SF. Can use formula. Can use formula, can use the grid. Okay, whichever helpful. Okay, BC is this line. So first thing to find equation, you need gradient. So let's do a rise over run. So rise here is 4 units. Okay, and then the run here is just 1 unit. So gradient is 4. And then pick one point to help you find the equation. Actually, you don't even need to pick a point. What is the y-intercept of this line? 7. So equation is y equals to 4x plus 7. Because the y-intercept is just this. So sometimes on the grid, there's many things you can do because you know exactly where it is.
My 2 is just right. He not. Give me back my shoe.
Don't I don't want to smell anything.
These socks are out freely.
Okay, this is the part that you need to listen. Okay, listen. I have a parallelogram. This is another part that they like to ask in O level. They ask you to find the 4th coordinate. So this, he just used the tissue paper he used and throw at me.
No, I didn't. I was.
Ashriel, please behave yourself.
Okay, listen. Shh. This one important. Listen, Okay, to move from B to A, it takes this person. Imagine someone is here. So need to walk 8 steps. Here, 8 steps, and then 3 steps downwards to get to A, right? So for C to move to D, it will be the same thing. So same thing is gonna move 8 steps. Okay, and then 3 steps downwards to get to point D. So D is just this point over here. So actually your parallelogram is out. So this one usually there's only 1 mark. There's no need for formula to find D. But I always have students, because they learn a lot already, I go and find equation, find intercept, and then use a lot of time to find 1 mark. Okay, you see, because it's a parallelogram, the movement from B to A should be the same as the movement from C to D. Can you see the movement? So that's why if moving from B to A takes 8 steps horizontal, 3 steps downward, same thing for C to move to D, it will be 8 steps and 3 steps downward. Also can. So alternatively, like what you're saying now, I can also move this triangle movement down to D. That means I will move like this one. I went down by how many units? I moved down here by 4 steps and then move left by 1 step. So I could do the same thing here. I move down by 4 steps and then move 1 step to the left. So I can get to my D. So D is just 7, 0. Diagonal is harder.
Where did I go wrong?
Towards A, it's harder to see. Yeah.
Where did I go wrong in this part?
Your gradient is not 7, my gradient is 4. You check.
Where's rise over?
Your rise until where?
Rice
This is
and then
until here. How many units? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Okay, so let me repeat this one again. Okay, listen.
Teacher, I just got, I understand.
Okay, listen. Shh. So, to get the last point, actually, right, if you all can move your ruler parallel, right, parallel, and then you draw a line. Okay, move your ruler in a parallel direction and you draw the other line. You will be able to get D as well. Okay, so if you want, you can shift your ruler downward, shift your other ruler in parallel to it, you will find coordinate D. But it is best if you know that if you count the units from here to here, the movement should be the same as you counting from here to here. So it's just counting. This is a more exact way. Okay, so this is another type of question that O-level likes to ask. That is a bit thinking, but not no exact way of doing.
So they both must move.
Yes.
This does not look like a parallel.
Sorry? Move it down. Because from B to C to A is a downward movement. Sometimes if our parallelogram like that, then we move up lah. Then we move like that. This part to this part. This part. This part. So but it's because this shape is going downward. So that's why we move down to the point. From B to A. Yeah. Okay, you see the whole class, everybody in shock. Why the class like that?
Yo, James saw
Pass,
us, bro.
take and pass down.
Just take one pass down.
Take one and pass down, guys. Take one and pass down.
Okay, so next Monday I see you. Okay, next Monday. Next Monday we will go through this one, and then let's have a short quiz on this one. That means I give you one question on gradient equation. You don't have? Pass that direction.
I'm a Cairo.
Pass some there.
Oh, I see it. Why is it like that? Was it a time lapse or normal video? Time.
45 minutes of, no actually 1 hour. Sorry teacher, I was aiming for right.
Why were you aiming for me?
What could you threw it at me?
I'm a Cairo. Danshin. Thank you. Guys.
I feel so compelled as a teacher. Can tell you class.
I can't stand.
Yeah, but
Okay, so go and do the coordinate geometry. Who's the next teacher?
physics,
Box.
Mr. Siddiq and Mr. Lee.
Horrible.
Yeah, easy guys. Come on, just go take a seat. Come on. Teacher, you all blow bubbles.
Okay, I have 2 points and they want the length. So length of AB, take the difference of the x coordinate. This one is the nodes, last part of the nodes. Difference of the y coordinate, square. So this is a 36 and a 36. So square root this. If you want to leave your answer inserts, make sure it's the simplest. Okay, if not, give me the 3SF. What is the 3SF of square root 72? Okay, don't think I cannot hear. I don't know who's playing with the mic. Me? It's not my voice. Okay, B, the equation of the line AB. First, go and find gradient. So gradient of the line AB, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So you will get, oh, it's 5, sorry. So 6 over 6. So your gradient is 1. Pick 1 point. I will pick B. So gradient is 1 and B is 1, 4. Use the formula big Y minus small y. Gradient big X minus small x. Okay, and then you can get your gradient formula. You can get your equation straight away. So y equals to m x plus c. So gradient is x plus 3. This is your equation of the line AB. Okay, so this is part B. Next, I want to find the coordinate of the point where the equation cuts the x-axis. So this one is talking about x-intercept. You sub y as 0. So part C, sub y as 0. So you get 0, x plus 3. So x is negative 3. So they want coordinates. You give me coordinates. So minus 3, 0. So this is the coordinate I want. Okay, next, I want to find the equation of another line that passes through the origin. So I mentioned before, origin is 0, 0. Okay, and then it must have the same gradient as the line AB. So this is my gradient. That is the point I want to use. So if you use this formula, big Y minus small y, gradient big X minus small x, you will get y equals to x. This is your equation. Yes. Because they say it passed through the origin. So this is the point that I've selected. Origin is this point. So 0, 0. So usually they will give me 2 points, right? Like point A and point B. But this one tells me that the point is 0, 0. So origin is 0, 0. Then they must give you another point. Yeah. And x equals to 0. If you use this, then this is 0, this is 0. It tells me y-intercept is 0. Okay, or you don't want to use this. Cuts the origin means the y-intercept is 0. So you can also straight away sub in C as 0. Also can. So you also get y equals to x. Okay, because gradient is 1, but y-intercept is 0. So you can also do that. Yeah. So this is the formula that you might want to use. If you don't like capital letter, you can write like that lah. This is can. Okay. This is the formula to find equation. Other than this one. Okay, you can use either formula. Okay, so this question itself tests you on length. Sometimes they use distance. Test you on gradient. Test you on equation of a straight line. So everything that is important in chapter 4 is tested in one question. So coordinate geometry can be tested in one single question. So parallel line means same gradient. Yes.
How many marks is this whole question?
First one, length only 1 mark. Equation can be 1 or 2 depending on how complex it is. Finding coordinate only 1 mark. Equation of another line 1 or 2. So this question can be 5 or 6 marks. Okay, but it's not a difficult question. But you can get quite a bit of marks from here. Okay, so coordinate geometry. Okay, I'm thinking tomorrow single period I can give you a coordinate geometry quiz. Okay, and then the double period, can I give a polynomials and partial fraction quiz? Just to make sure that you are okay. Then remaining lesson we start A math coordinate geometry. Can ah?
What's all the topics listed for W?
A math is 2, 3. Wait, am I wrong? 4. Suddenly I forgot. Polynomials and partial fraction. Surds 3, 4, and 7. A math is 3, 4, and 7. Surds, polynomials and partial fractions, and coordinate geometry.
School website says binomial.
No binomial. We haven't learned. It's after coordinate geometry. E math is 3, 4, 5.1. 3, 4 we are done. 5.1 actually we are done. It is just that suitable line thing and the graph has different shapes.
Okay, it's like the x squared and then you find the line that like...
Correct. The line that you need to draw. That time I thought you already.
You subtract the two quadratics, right? And then you...
You just make sure the left hand side is the graph from the original. Okay, my lesson until what time? 10
more minutes.
55. Okay.
45.
45. Okay, then that means these 3 you do as homework. Okay, listen Shh. Okay, listen. Your homework will be 8, 9, 10 and the assignment behind. Okay, the assignment questions are all from 10-year series. That means we took it from the 10-year series and put it in. So if you can do the assignment question, your understanding of the chapter is ready for O-levels already. Can I pass you the A math notes first so that you all can bring it very heavy?
There's more.
Now I don't know how to count, just pass. Oh sorry, so many.
Alexa, give me my water bottle back for that.
Okay. Okay, next one, 8. I have a point B which is 0, 8. The sloping line through B and the horizontal line through C meet at point A. Okay? Given that the equation of the line AB is y equals to 2x plus 8 and the equation of the line AC is y equals to 2. Okay, so when they say y equals to 2, they are telling you the coordinates. So C is 0, 2. Okay, x, I do not know what the x of A is, but I do know that the y is 2. So go and write that down first. Then next, it says, can you then tell me what's the coordinate of A and of C? C, I know is 0, 2. So write first. A, I need to solve. So to solve this point, I sub it into the equation. So I sub A into the equation y equals to 2x plus 8.
And you know one of the values, so you can just...
Correct. So y is 2. Yes. So x is minus 3. So my coordinate of A is minus 3, 2. Okay? So if a point lies on the line, it must satisfy the line. So you can sub in and solve. So knowing this is minus 3, this is 8. They want you to find area of the triangle. You can just do a half times base times height. So the base here is 3 units. The height here is from 2 to 8. So it's 6 units. So to find area, is half times base times height. So you get 9 units square. Okay, so even the area part, the only difficult question I can ask you is finding the shortest distance here. So if I add in a part C, okay, find the shortest distance from C to AB. It means the perpendicular distance is the same thing. So if I ask you to find this, use the area from part B to help you. So meaning, I already know the area of the triangle ABC is 9. So now I'm going to look at the triangle in a different way. I will choose my base to be this. So half times the base, which is the length of AB, times the height, which is this one I want to solve, is 9. So I can go and find my AB by using length formula. This one no problem. I just use 0 minus 3 and then 8 minus 2 square. So 9 and 6 square, 36. Square root 45. So leave it as square root 45. So put it here. So half times square root 45 times height gives me 9. So in order to find height, I will use 9 divided by half, divided by the square root 45. So the only difficult question I can ask you for this is finding shortest distance, which you need to know is the perpendicular distance. Okay? So E-math, the slightly tougher question that they can ask you is shortest distance instead of just area. Okay, so just make sure you know, make use of area to help you with that question. Okay, any more of the quiz, the A-math quiz I gave you all the other day, the one that you all did online? Any more that, okay, finish online, never mind. Those with hard copy, remember to give me, Okay? Yes. After WA. When are we learning? Dog? What dog? Logarithm. Term 3. Okay? Done, Okay, this one. Okay, I have 3 points. Raj, focus. 1, 3. 4, 1. And 6, 4. And then I want to find equation of BC. So to find equation, I need gradient and 1 point. So gradient of BC, I find first. Y2 minus Y1. X2 minus X1. And then I do a 3, 2, 1.5. Okay, so once I know gradient, I choose 1 point. So let's say I choose 4 and 1. So I use the formula big Y minus small y, gradient times big X minus small x. So the X and the Y is taken from here. So I just simplify, I get my equation directly. So my equation is 1.5x minus 5. So this is my equation of BC. Okay, then they tell me that this actually forms an isosceles triangle of area 6.5 cm square. So I want to find the length of AB. So how? Why do I need length of AB? I don't even need that, right?
Well, it forms a right angle isosceles triangle, then you need the
I don't think I even need that though. To find length of AB. Why do they want to give me the 6.5?
just use Pythagoras, right? Wait, Miss Ron, we just use Pythagoras, right?
Yeah, because by right, this one,
And this one same, so
so half times AB times BC gives me 6.5. But because these two are equal, so let's say this is x, so it's a x square.
Miss Ron, isn't it just AB?
Yes, so it's the same. So you take a square root of 13 and then that's the answer. But I'm just wondering why they need to ask you like that when you already have these two coordinates you can find directly. Lost sheep. Okay, 3.61 units. Yeah. Because the longest length is always usually opposite the 90 degree. So this is the right angle. Because the other two cannot be the 90 degree. So longest length here, that means the other two is the equal length. Can. Pythagoras theorem also can. Just that since they already gave you this, I think they wanted you to make use of this info. Okay, Ken? If they want to ask you this by right, they should not give you the coordinate of A. Then it makes sense to ask this question. Okay, but never mind. Okay, of course, I can add in a part C and ask you for the shortest distance from B to AC. Okay, I can always add in this question. Or I can also ask you, can you find a possible coordinate for D? What do you think D is? How can we find D? So there are many ways we can do this question. If this ends up being a square. Okay, if ABCD is a square, how can I find a possible coordinate of D? So you can draw your triangles to help you. From 4 to 6, 2 units. From 1 to 4, 3 units. So that means it's going to be the same here. From 1, I put 2 units here. So my x coordinate must be 3. From y, I need to shift 3 units up. So my y coordinate should be 6. So this is from 1 plus 2. This is from 3 plus 3. So I can then find coordinates of D if the question asks. Okay, so there are many possible questions I can ask for coordinate geometry. You just Imagine if you want to move from B to D, you need to make use of this shifting triangle. That means from 4, I move to 6, means I shifted 2 units to the right. Okay, from 1 unit to 4 means I shifted 3 units upward. So this is a plus 3, this is a plus 2. The x coordinate plus 2, the y coordinate plus 3. So same thing, if I want to shift from A to D, it must shift in the same way since it's a square. So my x coordinate, I should add 2 units to the left, to the right. And then my y coordinate, I should add 3 units upward. So that's why I get 3, 6. If I want to find a possible coordinate of D. Yes. You can also move like that. From B to A. From C to D. You just need to find the parallel side and move. Yeah. Find a possible coordinate of D if ABCD is a square. Okay? So, many other questions we can come up with. Okay, I'm just adding a possibility. But I don't set your paper. So you just guess. Okay, then one last one. Done?
That was not me.
Is this the last one? This one? Or not yet? Okay, this one, last one. Write the equation of QS. Horizontal line, gradient 0. So the equation of QS is just y equals to 4. That's it. The whole line, y is 4. Okay, I want the equation of the line PT. This one.
Just get the y intercept, which is given. That's
Means your
Yes.
y is the equation like
Y equals to mx plus c. The gradient is 0. So it's gone. Can ah? This one is the c.
Can you use the big y and small y, but
Can.
you'll get the same.
Yes. Okay, I want to find the blue line. I need the gradient of PT, which is rise over run. If you want to find gradient from the 2 coordinate also can. So the rise in this case is -8 because you are going downward. It's a negative rise. The run is 8. So it's -8 over 8, which is -1. My y-intercept of this line is 8. So you can straight away give me y equals to -x plus 8. So this is equation of PT. Okay, if they give you on grid, usually it's easier. Part C, find the coordinates of R. So R, being on the red line, the y coordinate must be 4. I just don't know what is the x. And R lies on the line PT. So I can always sub R into the PT. So substitute the x as x and then the y is 4. So x is just 4. So R is 4, 4. So the coordinate of R is 4, 4 because I already know the y is 4. Okay, last but not least, find the area of the trapezium. OQRT. OQRT. Oh, here.
Oh, isn't that
Origin is O.
this one? Isn't that just the area of the square and the triangle?
Yes, so you can split it as a square and a triangle, or you can use trapezium formula. So if you forgot, trapezium formula is half times the sum of the parallel lines times the height, the vertical distance. So the parallel line is 4 units here and 8 units at the bottom. So it's 4 plus 8. And then the height, which is the distance between the two parallel lines, is 4. So just add everything up, you get a 24 unit square. So you realize that the last part, they usually ask you about area. So the area can be anything from triangle, square, parallelogram, kite, trapezium. Any shape they can give you, but you use the formula accordingly. But if you don't know the formula, you can always split the shape up and calculate them separately. It is also fine. Okay?